Dear Silver Tongue legendaries and my fellow listeners, can you hear me? Audience, I'm asking you, can you hear me? If so, yes, then I'm sure that I'm armed because that is the only weapon that I can carry to fight the stage. I mean, my voice here. In my earlier part of my childhood, I indeed had a pretty bitter experience with this weapon, where people around me could not even differentiate when I pronounced the two powerful words in this world. Can you guess what it is? Of course, Amma and Appa. The block in my nasal bone and the tonsil in my throat made me to sound those words like Abba instead of Amma and Appa. I went through a lot of criticism with my voice. In my later part of my childhood, during my grade 6, I started realizing that humans' voices are as unique as their fingerprints. It is an inevitable truth that, out of all sense, voice can bring your emotion, energy, passion, and even physical pain before we visually trace them. People like me with these voice disorders often experience difficulties in making even day to day tasks. Even talking over a phone call made me hesitant because person on the other side was not able to hear even simple conversation. I had to repeat it again and again. I hardly felt as he's meeting my relatives and greeting them, as they immediately ask whether I am ill or is there any throat in. I had to face a lot of defaming among my friends and my family members. Anxiety started rising from the lack of dependability of my voice, causing frustration. Even at the age of 11, I wondered and questioned myself. Will I be able to speak clearly to be heard at a corner store? Should I still stay away from the crowd just to open my voice? Will I take phone calls and just say hello without any second thought? Though my brain works thoroughly to get information, though my heart aces to communicate my emotion, my voice doesn't cooperate with me. I started self deceiving with myself, and my grandparents were much worried about it. They broke my mom's heart by telling that she will not be able to survive in her higher studies or in her college. She will be teased by her friends. But I still remember my mom's defending conversation. Let me kid have this tough voice. Who knows, one day she may become a powerful orator or a singer with unique voice. Those words really lightened the dark thoughts of my voice. I then made my mind that I have to achieve something that is only concerned to my voice. In thirst of knowing successful people who overcame their own weakness, the life history of one of the greatest patriots in ancient Greece named Demosthenes was much inspiring. He lost his parents when he was just 7 years old. He was put under the control of his guardians. But his guardians harassed him a lot. They took many of his properties, leaving him with a small estate. At the age of 18, he decided to prosecute and sue back his audience to get justice. To fight strongly in the court field, he has to overcome his weakness called speech impediment. He put pebbles in his mouth to train his speech to be understood. He ran up hills while speaking to make his body used to fatigue. He went in front of the ocean to strengthen his voice so he would be heard at large gatherings and crowds. Out of his insight to face the fear and face the struggle, he is now known for his powerful speeches and his role in shaping Athenian democracy. Not only ancient people have big histories, there is a living legend in the field of music. She has got a great deal of fame with her voice, and now known as the Queen of Indian Pop. Can you guess who is she? She is none other than Mrs. Usha Uthup. Even though in her childhood days she had interest in music, she was thrown away from a music class because she didn't fit in with a voice like hers. The voice, which was said to be not fit in the music field, she took it as a serious challenge and made people hear her songs in total number of 17 languages and 8 foreign languages, which made her truly the queen of pop. வால்பார வட்டப்பார மயிலாடும் பார மஞ்சப்பார நந்திப்பார சிந்திப்பார. I think many of you like this song. But do you know why I am singing this song? I will tell you an incident. One day I was putting my head down and I was thinking about my voice. Suddenly I heard this song playing in the TV. I asked my mom about the singer of the song. She said that she's one of her favorite singer and she has sung more than 2,500 songs in more than 5 languages. Can you guess who is she? Yes, she is Malkudi Subha. Even though in the period of 90s, there were a lot of playback singers whose voices were as sweet as honey. But suddenly, she had a spotlight with such a distinct voice in the music industry. These are the few case studies which inspired me to face my threat into my opportunity. Having more interest in English language, I started searching of proper English pronunciation, which is entirely based on 44 sounds and it is called phonetic transcription in English. Inspired by my mom and my aunt Mrs. Vijay Bharati, I started handling online and offline classes for kids. Gradually, learning voice modulations, pronunciation, and having medication, my voice started getting better and recognized among my school friends and my teachers. I started to feel the power within me, the power to shape my destiny I have always dreamed of. I did not even want to leave even a small piece of stage presentation where I can handle a mic and talk. Maybe a school assembly activity, master of ceremony, or whatever chance I come across. Now, I have trained more than 30 students in the field of phonics. This became my passion now. Once Albert Einstein said that in middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. It was my mom's dream to bring me on a prestigious stage to use my vocal apparatus, which I regretted in my earlier stage. Now, I have landed on my mom's dream and found a clear path to seek success, which can only be reaped out of hard work and determination. To rest of the people who face a lot of voice disorders like me, I would just say, open up. Whatever voice disorder or any other challenges it may be, only the sound of our own voice helps to reinforce our self-perception and self-acceptance. Remember, your voice alone does not have to define you. Take the opportunity to rebuild your self-image, to accept what you cannot change and do. Revitalize yourself, like how I changed my threat into an opportunity and started cherishing the golden vocal apparatus that God gave me. Never worry about what you don't have. Be happy with what you have. Dear audience, count your blessings. If I can embrace my problems, then why can't you? Thank you.